Most kids have that phase where they want to look at everything under a magnifying glass, but usually, those plastic ones just don't cut it. This little handheld device from BEBANG actually changes the game by ditching the traditional eyepiece for a proper 2.4-inch screen. It feels surprisingly sturdy in the hand, made of that smooth, kid-friendly plastic that doesn't feel like it's going to shatter if it takes a tumble off a desk. The screen itself is bright enough to see clearly even in a well-lit room, which is a huge relief because squinting into a tiny lens is usually where the fun dies for most children. What's interesting is how it handles magnification. It claims to hit 1000x, and while that's a massive number, the real magic happens when you're just poking around at leaves or fabric textures. The 8 LED lights surrounding the lens are a smart addition. They're adjustable, so if you're looking at something shiny like a coin, you can dial the brightness down to avoid that harsh glare that ruins the image. It's these little details that make it feel like a real tool, rather than just a cheap toy. Now here is the thing about the setup. It comes with an 8 GB memory card right in the box, which is great because it means the device is ready to go the second it's charged. Being able to snap photos or record video of a bug crawling across a leaf is a fantastic way to keep kids engaged. It turns a quick look into a project they can actually save and show off later. If the screen feels a bit small for a group project, plugging it into a laptop is straightforward enough to get a much larger view. It isn't perfect, though. The focus wheel can be a little sensitive, and it takes a steady hand to get that perfect crisp image at higher magnifications. Younger kids might need a minute to get the hang of it, but once they find that sweet spot, the detail is genuinely impressive. It's lightweight enough to toss into a backpack for a trip to the park, which is exactly where this thing shines. It's not going to replace a professional lab microscope, but for a 5 to 13-year-old, it's a solid piece of gear that makes science feel a lot more like an adventure. If there is a budding scientist in the house, this is a pretty clever way to keep them occupied without needing a screen that just plays games. It's simple, it's portable, and it actually works.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.